When I was growing up, I used to watch NBC, ABC. Then I wasn't really privy to the violence as much because back then it wasn't it wasn't as heavily pushed in front of our face. They covered things that made you smile to a certain degree, but honestly, in hindsight, I know they've always been pushing their own agendas. It's always been about ratings and competing with other networks. I think that just goes with the territory of trying to get a certain audience to view you over the next person. So you got to come up with stories like that. You got people come. We're gonna talk about it.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Season after season, just the same thing, more advanced, more copy and paste, but it's always the same stuff. CNN decided to go to the underbelly of the red pill community. And oh, this was an interesting one. Shout out to MTR for doing the reaction to this. I don't see many people covering that. Not a lot of people covering media in general. Even though we know most media lie and they tell you whatever they want you to know, make you feel good, gas you up, all this shit, just so they can receive a handsome return on the viewership. It's never been about helping or bringing light to problems and bringing some type of resolution. It's always been about controversy. That's what foundation of so many platforms are built on. They went undercover. At least they claim to go undercover. I save y'all the headache if you want to watch it. But if you're curious, I will leave MTR's link to this because he covered the footage itself. I'm just giving you cliff notes and a summary of it. They took bits and pieces, the most chaotic and the most controversial videos that they could find. They threw them together, and then they created this facade of a reality that is a lot broader than what they showed. Typical tactics. Typical tactics. I honestly looked at it and they left out so much that if you're just a novice with television or social media, you would kind of eat up everything that they say because it comes off as if footage, but none of it was actually demonstrating that they had any real decent intentions behind the interviews or any of the components that they gathered together under the footage that they put out. And this is why people don't really have too much love for the news now. That's why everybody is typically going to social media to find out what's happening in the communities in general because y'all fabricate. Sorry, I said fabricate shit. Y'all make up all of this shit. You throw stuff together, making it look like it's one thing when it's something else. And man. Other than that, there were pieces in there where I'm looking and I think to myself, all right, we had some ground here. And then as soon as feel confident, they rip it right away from you and they start going off into this lethargic rant about it's all about men and women and this, that. And then yeah, it's not. Look, I'm doing this specifically to say to watch and be careful with what you're looking at. This is not what it seems like it is. That's the bottom line. That's the message. But it does present an opportunity to have some real conversations if people are willing to. Doesn't really make a difference if you like one side or the other. That's one thing I do appreciate about it. But CNN, y'all dead wrong for this. Y'all dead wrong for that.
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.